Hello everyone, welcome back to Finance with Lance, and in today's video we've got a mind-blowing topic that affects each and every one of us. You probably have heard tons of financial advice, but how much of it is really true? Today we're going to debunk 8 of those myths that could possibly be holding you back from financial success. But before we get started today, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and remember, share that you will never miss out on other myth busting content that I'll be doing in the future. Let's jump right in and uncover the truth behind these myths. And stick around to myth number 7, because myth number 7 will blow your mind. So without further ado, let's roll right in. Myth number 1. I have enough money, I do not need to budget. This one is a very serious myth. The reason why this is a very serious myth is because budgeting is for everyone. And it's not for just those who are living paycheck to paycheck, but even those who are high income earners earning 6 figures and above. Because the problem is that when you don't budget, you will spend your way into debt and you will lack discipline. Sometimes we see persons with 6-figure jobs, and at the same time what they save one time is nothing, or they, in fact, they might spend more than what they are making. So the aim is to know where the money is going and not wondering where it went. So that's myth number 1, budgeting. Myth number 2, all debt is bad. And while having a high interest credit card debt and certain types of loan can be detrimental to your expenses and your financial health, if you put that aside, you can use debt to increase your wealth, because you have a thing that they call gearing. When you use the debt to grow your assets, provided that these assets increase in value over time, this can be a very good way to grow your wealth. Like, for example, if you're investing in properties for Airbnb or just properties overall, if you do some form of stock, but you must know what you are doing and you must manage your risk. Also, you have other forms of borrowing, which would include businesses. You borrow to invest in your business. These are good debt. Our student loan, mortgages, these are good, as long as you are able to pay off this debt and you're not over leveraging yourself. The best thing to do is shop around to get the best interest rate for these debt. And once it causes you to increase in your wealth over time in your network, debt is good. Just do the right thing. Myth number 3, I am too young to think about retirement. That is a myth. And the thing about retirement is that the younger you start, the less you have to put away towards your retirement. Give yourself with a stress-free retirement. So start from now, putting away your money, think about investment, other potential sources of income, pension plan. You have to just think about it, whether it be a 401k or IRA. And in Jamaica, you have pension plans all around. Think about these things and start putting the money from now. And in this day and age now, where some persons no longer want to retire, we no longer want to retire at 65. It's best to plan from even earlier, because no one wants to wait when they're that old. So start putting the money away and investing for your retirement from earlier. And next point is that the thing about retirement is that for retirement, compound interest, you have to let compound interest do its magic. So the younger and you can allow that compound interest to work, the better for you. That's why Warren Buffett is one of the richest persons alive. It's because of how early he started, and that's one of the key to his investment success. But that's for another video. So this month I'll be doing 10 consultations. So the link will be in the bio. So we can talk about income, retirement, and budgeting and investment. So I'm doing 10 consultations. So just fill out the link in the bio and I'll get back to you about that. Myth number 4, investing is only for the rich. This is a very bad myth, because the thing about investing is that no matter how small the income is, you can always invest the money. It's just that when you have less money to invest, you invest in a different way. You have to invest based off your situation now. So you speak with a financial advisor, and based off that now, you would invest what you're able to risk and all these things. But it's never too late or never too early. The key thing is that you need to start to build the discipline. Your money is not too late to start investing. Myth number 5, credit cards should be avoided. This is a myth, because the key thing about credit card is that once you pay off your debt in time, you won't have any interest payment for most cases. So once you do this, you won't be in any trouble. And credit card is a good way to build your credit, and you can get travel points depending on the card you get and your purpose with that card. But it's a convenient way for some types of payments you're making and bills. So credit card, you can consider credit card, and it is not really a bad thing. It's all about discipline. You don't spend more than you're able to pay off back within 1 month. So keep that in mind. Myth number 6, life insurance is a scam. And this is a myth, because why some persons say this is because they are not the ones that are going to benefit from this life insurance. And what is worse than not having it is leaving your family to struggle to bury you. And for also, in cases where you have critical illness, you have nothing, I know you have to rely on charity, and you have benefits to life insurance. It's a way to help build your wealth, because the marginal benefits outweigh the fee you're paying now. Trust me, when you look at the 15 years to 20 years, the marginal benefits are way greater, because you have some payments now that might cause, or you might, let's say you get a serious illness, you might need some lump sum of money, which if you should get that on your own might take you 15 to 20 years, while you'll get the benefit of the life insurance. Plus, some policies give you the opportunity to save and invest alongside. Plus, you have tax-free benefits. And when you want a mortgage, you will need an insurance if you're not buying your house cash. So there are benefits, and I will explain in future videos, but these are benefits that you should not ignore. Myth number 7, expensive is not always better. And there are multiple reasons why I say this. Yes, I know that there are quality brands that it's ready to spend more money on. But some brands, it doesn't make any sense. It's all about a fashion statement or a status symbol, that there's nothing more to it. In some cases, you can get, like, if, for example, even in the pharmaceutical industry, sometimes you have a name brand drugs that does the same thing as a generic drug. And if you even look sometime at even the commercial space, that's the case in a lot of things. Even cars, sometimes you can get a reliable car that can do the same job. It's really sometimes just status symbol. So you really have to know your priority and why you are buying certain things. So expensive is not always better, and I can show that in many other industries, even in dressing and fashion. Sometimes you can spend $500 on a suit and still go and buy another suit that looks the same, have the same similar quality for even 150 or 120. So remember, no, expensive is not always better, but persons have their preference. You just must keep in mind your budget and try not to live above your means. Myth number 8, I don't have enough to save. This is a myth, and let me tell you why this is a myth. Saving is a discipline. This is a skill, and sometimes the salary might not be where you want it to be. You can do things to improve that, but in the meanwhile, you have to build a discipline. I recommend reading this book called The Richest Man in Babylon, and in that book, the narrator explained how he was able to save even though he was indebted and that he was in serious financial problems. But you have to create a way. It's a discipline. So, and you see, it's better to save 2% than saving nothing. So always remember, once there's a will, there is a way. So these are the 8 myths that I will cover today. I will surely do some future videos about myth, but for now, these are just the 8. Also, I will dive more into the individual topics that I mentioned as myths. So stay tuned. Remember to subscribe, share this video, and like.